This is ChatGPT top 7 most affordable neighborhoods in San Antonio, Texas, and we're gonna get into it right now. What's up, guys? My name is Robert Alexe with Alexe Realty Group over here in San Antonio, Texas. If this is your first time on our channel, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. That way you guys can get notified every time we get a new video out there for you guys to consume and know more about the city of San Antonio. I serve a lot of people that are looking to move here, relocate here to San Antonio, and if that's someone like you, go ahead and reach out to us. All of our contact information is below. We love serving the community here. We share all about eating, sleeping, living here in San Antonio, Texas. So if you're anything like me, you want to save as much money as possible in the best areas as possible, have a good time with the family, grow up with the family, wherever the best places are in San Antonio. And this is what we're gonna uncover right now with ChatGPT. So I was really curious, and I'm sure a lot of you out there are very curious to what ChatGPT is gonna say on the top 7 most affordable neighborhoods. And we're gonna break that down in this video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and hop into my computer, and we're gonna go through my MLS, and we're gonna go through the exact neighborhoods that ChatGPT recommends and see if it is the most affordable or not. So let's go into my computer right now. All right, guys, so we're in my computer. I have ChatGPT open, and we're gonna do this everything right now so you guys can see what it has to say, and we're gonna open my MLS as well. So let's type it down. So top 7 most affordable neighborhood in San Antonio, Texas homes. Let's see what it has to say. There's the 7 most affordable neighborhoods in San Antonio. Okay, so the first one they have as most affordable, we're going to start off with, is Harlandale. So let's see the reasoning behind it. So we have Harlandale as number 1, number 2, Highland Park, Kirby, number 3, let's see this one, number 4, Dellcrest Forest. So we're going to go through all these guys. I'm going to show you a couple homes on each neighborhood, so that way you guys can see. So number 5, Converse, number 6, South San Antonio, and number 7, Lackland, Terrace. I'm gonna give you guys my opinion as well. I've lived here in San Antonio for about 20 years now, so I'm gonna break it down, my personal opinion of these areas as well. I don't wanna stray anyone in any direction that's against what for us as realtors, but I'm gonna put like my friend hat on, friend to friend, right? By making this video and kind of breaking it down for you, even though I know the real estate world here as well. So let's start with Harlandale right here. So we have Harlandale, medium home price of $150,000 to $180,000, known for its strong community feel and proximity to downtown. Harlandale offers affordability, easy access to schools, parks, and local shopping. So that is true. You're really close to the downtown area. So I have here my MLS open. I already typed in the Harlandale subdivision. So let me just do it randomly again so you guys can see me doing it. Harlandale. Okay, beautiful. So now it shows 91 properties that are currently for sale right now. So let's see the affordability. So ChatGPT said in between $150,000 to $180,000. So let's see. You have the cheapest price point at $85,000 right here, as you see. And let's scroll all the way to the most expensive. So it showed that it has about 91 properties. And the most expensive is about 1.2 million. So I'm already assuming, without even looking, that it's going to probably be a new build, something very extravagant. It already clicked it. So let's go through the photos. So yeah, this was built in 2004. And let's check out the photos. So we're gonna check out the most expensive area first, most expensive property first. So you can see the photos. Looks very like taste the rainbow, Skittles type of stuff, like all the colors of the rainbow. Looks nice. 1439 Napier Avenue. Okay, cool. Right. Oh, really? They even put snow? Like they had snow since I think these photos were some of these photos were taken back in the when it was Snowmageddon over here for us in San Antonio. So this property has 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,700 plus square feet, built in 2004. Obviously, you guys are maybe wondering why is it so much. Obviously, it's because of the area. Some parts of downtown require price points like this, but looks like a captivating 3-home acreage retreat. We're not going to get too much into that one, but let's go into the price points here. So you see a lot of the price points here in the 300s. As I scroll, 200s, 275, 269, 265. So let's do the averages. I want to move myself away. Let's do the averages on this. Let's see. It's gonna load quick stats. Okay, so we have 90 properties. So it says an average median price point of 216. So ChatGPT was pretty close. Let's check out the most cheapest one right now. So 4103 for 85,000. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath, 608 square feet, built in 1987. I'm pretty sure this is like a gut job. Yeah, you can definitely see you can flip it. And they're asking 85,000. But you know what? I want to show you guys something in between the price point that ChatGPT says. So 150,000 to 180. So let's look at something in between that price point. So let's look at this one, 343 West Ansley Boulevard. Let's check this one out. Okay, looks like a 3-bed, 1-bath, 1,100 plus square feet, built in 1968. Let's check out the photos. It's pretty decent. Looks like they did nice. See the property that I just showed you, about $85,000. So I guess this person also bought something like that, flipped it. Maybe kept original cabinets, looks like. Yeah, it looks like original cabinets. Maybe Formica countertops. But still, I'm sure the floors are updated. I'm sure it's new paint, new fans in the ceilings. Looks like they did, obviously this looks like from Home Depot. I've done it for my house, my first house. So you can definitely see this is pretty affordable if you're looking to move in the downtown area. Price point seems decent, 165. Let's see another one in closer to the 180s. Well, let's try this one, 185 829 Stonewall Street. This one looks nice. 3-bed, 1-bath. That's another thing I want to point out. Some of these properties, especially in the downtown area, they're going to be a 3-bed, 1-bath. So if you must have a second bathroom, we're going to have to expand our territory. And not all properties are going to have only 1 bathroom in these areas, but majority of them do. So just to point that out for you guys. Also, let's check out the photo. So this was built in 1950, about 1,000 square feet, 3-bed, 1-bath. Let's see what these guys did. Okay, looks like the same thing. They did brand new floors. Look, I think they even put a brand new window unit. Looks very presentable. New kitchen. For what, 185,000, I think it was. Why is it not working? Okay, there we go. So 185, about 186,000. So you can definitely see that ChatGPT was pretty right on the Harlandale section. Now, since we're still on the Harlandale section, let's go to something around 250 mark. So this one is about 250,000. Let's check this one out. 1519 West Harlan. Yeah, this is a brand new build. So you can definitely see 3-bed, 2-bath, built in 2024. So that's the thing, guys. So whenever you're in the downtown area, you're gonna find a lot of empty lots, and some of these investors are gonna purchase them, and they're just gonna build brand new lots, brand new new builds. So let's see what this one has to offer. Some of these lots can range from like, I don't know, 30,000, 50,000, 70,000. It just depends, and it also depends how much you put into it. But you can still walk away with some profit if you're an investor watching that is looking to move to your business to San Antonio. This is something to consider as well. Feel free to reach out to us. But for the video's sake, let's just look at the videos. You can definitely see it's built with great taste. Brand new cabinets, brand new everything, top to bottom. Looks like they have quartz countertops. Really cool. Crown molding. Finishes on the top. Really nice properties that you can see. Cool. So that's that. Let's exit this one out and let's go to the next section. All right, guys, so we're gonna take a quick break. I wanted to share with you guys our contact information. If you guys are looking to relocate to San Antonio, Texas, move to San Antonio, go ahead and reach out to us, either to phone call, text message, email, Zoom call, whatever the case may be. We got your backs 24/7. Hit us up and we'll be glad to serve you guys in the best way possible. Now, back to the video. Let's check out Highland Park, still part of the downtown area. So let's see what it has to say. Highland Park, medium home price, 170,000 to 200,000. A charming historic neighborhood with tree-lined streets and cozy homes. It's close to major highways and about 10-minute drive to San Antonio downtown, right? So let's do Highland Park. I'm gonna exit this one out. I'm gonna go back to my search. I'm gonna move myself. I'll put myself up here and let's go back to the search and do Highland Park. Let's see what that has to say. So now we're gonna exit this one out and type in Highland Park. Okay, so it shows 62 properties that are for sale. So the price point that it showed us for affordability is in between 170 to 200K. So let's see what the actual MLS properties have to show. Let's see the results. So we have about from 120,000, the cheapest. You know, let me exit out. I clicked that too fast. 120,000 all the way to 525. So I'm gonna do the averages before I go into in depth. I like to show you guys the averages. So there's 62 properties, and see if ChatGPT was right. So okay, if we scroll down, the average list price is $251,966 out of all the 62 properties you see here. Obviously, ChatGPT was wrong on this particular neighborhood, although $250,000 is still a great entry point as far as affordability. Your monthly payment, depending on the type of loan, it could be a VA, FHA, conventional loan, it just depends, but I'm just guessing around, if you're at $250,000 price point, you're going to be anywhere from like $1,700 a month, depending on what interest rates you are locked in as well. But with the current interest rates around the 6s to 7s, you could be anywhere from $1,700 to $2,100, $2,200 a month. Just not even looking at, you know, the insurance, all that stuff. I'm just taking a wild guess with the price points in this particular area. So now that being said, let's see. You have here the high points, the high price point of 525,000 and the lowest at 120. So you have a great spectrum to choose from, but I'm gonna go through obviously the cheapest, the middle, and the most expensive, so that way you guys can see. Let me move myself again and see what's out there. So let's click on the cheapest one. We have a 2-bed, 1-bath, 840 square feet, built in 1930. Let's check out the photos. Yeah, this definitely needs to be redone. You could definitely salvage the floors. It looks like some parts of it are going to be hardwood floors, and the majority of the properties in downtown are going to be in the early 1900s. So you're going to have a lot of character with these type of properties. Highland Park, like as you've seen here, you can see a lot of the old style windows, vintage looking style of properties. You can make it your own, combine it to today's standards, but still keep part of the historic. These investors that I've seen in these properties are gonna have a lot of creativity that you can see on the refurbished listings. Are gonna be super nice to walk through. If you guys are gonna want to purchase something like this, let us know. We'll be glad to serve you guys. But you can see, even if you decide to invest it in yourself for your primary residence, you can make it your own. Maybe you can do like an addition, you know, pull permits with the city, stuff like that. The ideas and possibilities are endless. So let's continue on. So that's 120,000. Let's do something more affordable. You know, actually they're all affordable right now because we're doing the 200 price point, 200K price point, even the 300. So let's do something a little bit more expensive, the high twos. Let's do this one for 275, 422 Avant Avenue. So it's a 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,400 plus square feet, built in 1928. Really cool. let's check this one out. So I bet you these guys did some sort of new exterior, or maybe kept the old exterior and just did some new siding. Really cool property. Mind you, some of these properties in the downtown area will not have an attached garage. Majority of them are either going to have a detached garage or like a covered patio, as you see here. You see the detached garage behind these cars. Even the next door neighbor, detached garage. So something to keep in mind. You know, I used to live in Chicago. Chicago properties, they have detached garages. Here in Texas, you know, newer properties are gonna have attached garages. I, for one, have an attached garage, which is kind of convenient. But you know, downtown properties are gonna have majority of them detached garages. So you can definitely see these guys did a nice finishes to this property. I'm not a fan of the marketing they did. I'm pretty sure they took it with phones, but whatever. Yeah, so you're gonna see a lot of this type of stuff in the downtown area. Let's check out something else, like a more expensive price point. Let's go on the 400s. Let's do 436, and we're gonna do two more. We're gonna do this one. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. 211 Bailey Avenue. So 3-bed, 2-bath, 1454 square feet, built in 1925. So you saw as you were watching previously on certain properties, investors, I'm sure this one is an investor. Look, I'm not even in the rest of the photos. This is just an intro photo. Look how nice it looks. I just love the contrast, the black and white, and the cedar posts and the cedar trim. I mean, it's just beautiful, right? So this look at this stuff, like the gold finishes on the cabinetry. I'm sure this is like commercial appliances on the kitchen. Beautiful. I used to be a busboy, and this hood reminds me of all the time that I cleaned the grease after every day when we closed the restaurant. No, just brought me back. But look at these finishes, guys. I mean, this guy, whoever did it, you see the detached garage I'm telling you about? That's pretty common. But you know, when you get a good deal in the downtown area, like in Highland Park or Harlandale or any other area, you guys can make it a gem, and maybe even sell so much money. I mean, get so much more profit when you sell it. I've seen these types of layouts with the fireplace like right smack dab in the middle. I'm not sure if that was still existing, but majority of the time it would have been still existing, but they just made it super nice. If you guys want to see the actual close-up, let's check it out. That is phenomenal. That's so beautiful, impressive. So, I mean, look at that fireplace, the bedroom, look at those vaulted ceilings. I mean, you guys can still get something super nice, very affordable in the downtown area in Highland Park. I mean, look at that backyard. Imagine doing like taco nights with your friends out there, especially during the fall time with the weather super cool, super nice. Even right now during the winter time, maybe get those heaters in place from Costco. Whatever your imagination goes to, do it, right? So let's hop into the last property, the most expensive one, 505 Rigsby Avenue for $525,000. Beautiful. I mean, look at these photos. This one's a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, built in 1915. So you guys, when you purchase properties in the downtown area or near the downtown surrounding areas, you guys are going to get into stuff where investors love to put their money in and make something like that. So you guys can still get the best of both worlds, get the best of, you know, getting the most recent updates, and also living in an area where you're super close to downtown, minutes away, and you get also character as well, because this property was built in 1915. I think that was around the Great Depression. I think the Great Depression started in the early 1920s. So this is crazy. You guys are like part of history. So, I mean, I'm definitely sure this was a single-story house, and these guys did an addition. I'm like 100% in my mind, knowing the properties that I've seen in the downtown area, I'm pretty sure this has been an addition on a second level. I even think there might be a third little level for like attic space for like kids. Oh man, this is super, super nice. I don't know, wherever you guys are watching this, if you guys are in other states and you're watching this house is in the 500s and even has a pool. I think the pool is already pre-existing. And look at that. It's just so beautiful, very inviting. just love it. I love the downtown properties too, because you'll have some gems like this that you can find. So that's that on the no, not Harlandale, Highland Park section. So now let's check on the Kirby section. Okay, so Kirby section, median home price point 170,000 to 190,000, located on the northeast side. Kirby offers a suburban feel with small town vibe, great for first-time home buyers and families. So I can attest to what ChatGPT is saying. It does create small town vibes. There are certain areas, I'm gonna say and be real with you, there are certain areas in Kirby that are pretty rough. So we'll see what the properties for sale have to show us in my MLS. But it definitely is a great opportunity for first-time home buyers. I do have some investors that already purchased in the Kirby area for investment properties to like create a rental income for their family. So if you're thinking about doing that, Kirby is a pretty good area to do that as well. So it's going to be really close to the northeast part of town, near your IKEAs, the Forum Shopping Center, towards that part of town. So let's see what Kirby has to offer. So I'm going to exit out of this and check out what Kirby has to show for us. So let's exit Highland Park and let's type in Kirby. 50,000 results. You know what? Let me make it a little bit more easier. Let me just go type in the city, because I know Kirby in itself is also a city in San Antonio, so a small city. Kirby. So see what I'm saying? Because our MLS is probably attached to is also attached to the Houston MLS. So maybe there's a Kirby section in Houston. I don't know, but see that there's 20 results. So there's not that many properties for sale in the city of Kirby. So let's see what it has to offer. So ChatGPT said in between 170 to 190,000. So the cheapest property we have is 57,000 here. Let me exit that out first, all the way to 1.9 million. See, actually this HAR right here, that's Houston. So that doesn't count. So it's actually gonna go up to 17 right here. The HAR symbol, that's Houston. HAR Houston. HAR Houston. See, actually, I just clicked on Houston, a property in Houston. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna unselect the Houston ones. Sorry about that, guys. And then show you guys properties in the San Antonio area, in the Kirby area specifically. So that way you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we don't have any Houston properties here. So we only have San Antonio. So now I'm gonna unselect all this to make it easier. Actually, you know what? I'll just go through it as is. So the cheapest one in San Antonio is 153,000. So 153,000 to the most expensive is to 250. ChatGPT said in between 170 to 190. So you guys can see the results. So let's check out the most cheapest here. So this one, let's see. It's a 3-bed, 1-bath, 801 square feet, built in 1982. Let's check out the photos. Looks nice, looks decent inside. Very small kitchen, small square footage, but they made it very nice. I love the finishes that they pulled into this one. Small backyard, but you're gonna definitely have a lot of mature trees in this neighborhood. Like I mentioned before, there's some parts of Kirby that are run down, but this one looks like pretty nicely done. So let's check out a few more. Let's see, I want for like 200,000. This one's for 205,000. So let's check out this one. So you're gonna have a majority of the same style like this, like an L-shaped house type of style in Kirby. This one is a 3-bed, 2-bath, built in 1978 for about 1,448 square feet. So let's check this one out. See, I'm pretty sure this was an investor. They had it rented and now they're done and they want to sell it. Really nice. They kept the original tile, you can see, but they updated the floors for sure. They kept the countertops. You know, they probably kept the original cabinets. You know, you're gonna have some styles like this where you're gonna have like a level and then like a step down. And these properties in the 80s and the 70s and the 90s, some of that is gonna be the style, just so you guys know. But it looks pretty nice. I mean, it's definitely affordable. You can move into it. It's move-in ready. You guys don't really have to do anything unless you guys want to do little stuff like maybe painting this, shower tile over here, or maybe redoing it, whatever, right? So to each their own. Cool thing about Kirby, I believe, I'm pretty certain that you're not in an HOA in this area. HOA, yep, there you go. No HOA. So even the previous neighborhoods I showed you, there's not going to be HOAs in the downtown area, neither in the Kirby area. So that's always a plus, because I mean, if you don't want to be in an HOA and not to have anybody tell you what to do, you know, you can do whatever you want to your property. This one listed for $205,000, really affordable. So, you know, let's just see the averages. I'm gonna start over again. I'm gonna eliminate the Houston ones. I want to see the averages, what it shows for the San Antonio area alone in the Kirby neighborhoods. So let's see the averages. Select and let's see what it says. So we have 11 listings selected. So the average is about 207,000. So that's still affordable. So ChatGPT said anywhere from 170 to 190. So you guys see the numbers. So that's that. So now let's go to neighborhood number 4, Dellcrest Forest. So let's see. Medium home price, 160,000 to 190,000. Situated on the east side, Dellcrest Forest features mid-century homes with large lots and is conveniently located near major roadways. So let's see what it has to offer. Dellcrest Forest. So let's exit out of this one. Let's see. Okay. The neighborhoods or subdivision. Dellcrest Forest. Let's just do Dellcrest. Let's see what it has to say. 0 results. You know, let me try something else. Dellcrest. Let's try Dellcrest Park. Nope, no results. Maybe Dellcrest. Let's see. 0. Okay. Let's see what's wrong. Oh, see, I know why, because Kirby. I didn't exit that one first. Let's start over. So Dellcrest. See, I have to exit. Sorry, guys. All right, Dellcrest. So six matches. So let's see. I only have 6 listings to choose from this neighborhood. So yeah, the cheapest at 149,000, and the most expensive at 249,000. So if we do the averages, you're gonna have around 200K price point. So that's that. So let's look at the cheapest first. So this one's a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, built in 1965, about 2,000 plus square feet. Yeah, this one looks like the roof is old. Looks like, you know, you can see a lot of buckling in the floors. Yeah, this one definitely needs to be redone. I'm assuming, you know, there's gonna be some foundation work that needs to be done. Like, look how terrible it looks inside. This will definitely be an investor's type of job or project, rather. You know, so that's what it's saying, showing in the photo. So let's look at a medium. That's the third one. So let's look at this one. This one is 34 Creekmore, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,100 plus square feet, built in 1964. You're gonna notice a lot of these properties are gonna have like a single car garage. These are gonna be smaller properties. You're gonna have bigger backyards, but the properties are small here. So you can see the photos. You can even tell by my energy, like I'm not really excited to talk about this area because you can see, right? So you can see the photos. I mean, it is, you know, livable. You can move into it, but still. Anyways, let's look at the most expensive one, 249,900. Let's see. So you have like a ranch style looking home. Let's see, 3 bed, 2 bath, 1374 square feet, and built in 1966 for about 250,000. This one seems more presentable. Mind you, a lot of these older properties, they're gonna have very old HVAC systems. So that way, you guys, when you perform inspection, or when we perform inspection together, some of them are gonna probably be so old you're gonna either have to replace them in a couple of years, or we're gonna have to get it fixed and handled by an HVAC guy, AC guy, heating guy. So just so you guys know in the future if you guys look to purchase a property in these areas. So that's that. So now let's go to Converse. I've closed several properties in Converse. You know, it's a pretty cool area. The only thing, the downside is I know that a lot of the streets are gonna have like problems with, it feels like you're on the waves, you know, in the ocean. Some issues with foundation there, so just so you guys know. Median home price point, 200,000 to 230. A suburb with affordable housing, yes, that's true. I know that for a fact. Great schools and family-friendly parks. You do have a lot of parks near there, so you guys can definitely go on the walks, take your kids on the bike riding, walk your dogs, stuff like that. It's a popular choice for military families due to its proximity to Joint Base San Antonio Randolph. So Randolph Air Force Base is super close by to all my military friends out there. Let's check out Converse. So a couple seconds to load. Let me X out everything here, make sure I have it here. You know, let's just go on the city of Converse, see what it shows. Converse. 465 matches, so that's a lot of property. So now you guys can see there's a plethora of options to choose from when you guys are gonna be in the Converse area. So this type of home is gonna be manufactured, so I'm not gonna include that. So I'm just gonna go based off of the single family homes. So the cheapest you have is 126,000 all the way to, oh man, it's gonna be a little bit long to scroll, but you can see as I'm scrolling, we're in the 200s right now, 260s to 70s. So you know, you'll have properties in the 300s, some in the 400s, definitely in the Converse area. Let's see. Yeah, all the way to 1.1 million. So these ones, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a lot of space, maybe even in the country a little bit, like certain pockets. But as far as affordability, it says to average 200,000 to 230. Let's actually see the averages. So let's see what it has to say. Okay, let's see. So slowly loading. But I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this video so far, and it's pretty informative for you guys. So let's see. Why is it slow? Maybe you have to check all of them. Okay. Let me check all of them, see if that works. Okay. Let's see the averages. Hopefully it pulls it up. There's like over 400 plus properties that's pulling up, so hopefully you guys can see it. If not, we'll just exit out and just move on and give it a couple more seconds. You know, forget it. But there's a lot of properties in the 300s and also in the 200s as well, so, and the 100s. So let's see the most cheapest that is not manufactured. 5023 Daisy Blossom. Let's see this one. So this one, I've done a video on these properties. So yeah, 1 bed, 2 bath. I'm not gonna show you guys. I mean, let's do a quick run through. You're gonna have a lot of these tiny homes. I know that they're gonna have a lot of homes in this part of town with this style. So let's see if I can get something else. Yep, you're gonna have a lot of these smaller ones. Okay, so let's check this one out. This one's 138,000. It's a 2 bed, 1 bath, 1971 built, and 836
square feet. Looks pretty decent. Looks original. Cabinets, original stove, original pretty much everything. Maybe just a few updated rooms, but you can definitely see that type of property, that type of price point in the Converse area. Let me go a little bit further up. Let's see. Let's see, like in the closer to the 200,000s. Let's see this one. See, you're gonna have some new builds. I just literally randomly clicked it. You're gonna have a lot of these new builds in these areas. Certain pockets of Converse, you have 4-bed, 2-bath, 1,800 square foot, 2-story, built in 2024. Let's see what the model photos show. It's virtually staged, but you can have an idea on how they're gonna look like. So I want to see something like this. So this one is going to be built in 2017, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,057 square feet. See, you're going to have a majority of them with this type of floor plan, carpet throughout, more newer, closer to the newer age difference, right? Because the earlier properties we've seen are like early 1900s, and now we're already almost like 100 years later, right? So that's another thing in San Antonio. Whenever you go in the middle of downtown, you're gonna have the older properties, and as you go more outward in the city of San Antonio, going to other cities as well, you're gonna have newer age difference in years, right? So let's check something out in the like low 300s. Let's see the difference in price point there. So let's try this one for 305,000. 2-story, looks pretty spacious just from the photos. 3-bed, 2.5-bath, 2,000 plus square feet, built in 2020. So you have an open concept, pretty big backyard. Mind you guys, in the newer communities, you're not gonna have mature trees. Some are gonna be sold on a premium if you do have mature trees, depending on where we select the homes, right? But this is something to think about. This is at 305,000. You can definitely see the bang for your buck over there. So let's see the most expensive. I'm really curious to see this 1.198 million one. So let's see what that one is. See, I knew it was more. It looks like a ranch type of thing. Yep. So this guy has a bunch of space. He does hunting, right? Anyways, yeah, I'm sure this one's a custom home. That's why it's so much. Let's see how much land he has. So, where's it at? You have 6 acres of fully fenced land. So that's why it's so expensive. Let's go to something that is a little bit more, I mean, it's still expensive. 897. So yeah, 445, and it jumps to 897. But just to see the 400s, and we'll go to that one, 897 after. You have properties that will have pools, that will have space enough to insert pools, like what these guys have. I'm pretty sure this was already bought, and just they dug a hole in the ground and they just stuck it in there. But you can see the property inside looks pretty decent. I'm sure this property was taken with a phone with the photos. Anyways, let's do this one. So this one, 897,000, only 9 photos. Yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of land. Nothing too much to see on this one, but you guys can see the difference in a neighborhood so far as affordability. So let's check out South San Antonio. Median home price is gonna be 140,000 to 180,000, and it's a growing area with new developments and plenty of opportunities for affordable living, close to South Park Mall and easy access to I-35. That for sure is true. You're gonna see a lot of development there. So what I'm gonna do is, since we're gonna talk about South San Antonio, I know when people get probably triggered, oh, South Side, no, don't go there. No, You know what, guys? There's some properties there, some neighborhoods there that are really awesome that you guys can live in. I've closed several deals in there, and I was really surprised when I first started my career in real estate. You know, some parts of Southside is really nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the area map. I'm gonna click on, you know, the certain parts of Southside of San Antonio. So let's do some of these and see averages. So this is Southside of San Antonio. Okay, lower it, and then okay. Okay, let's see the results. See the results for sale. I'm gonna X out the city of Converse. 1,155 homes. So, you know, it's a lot of properties. I'm just gonna exit a few of those out and see like lower numbers that we can work with. So, you know, let me just select 269 listings. So 269 listings in these areas. So ChatGPT said in between 140 to 180,000. Let's see if it was right. So 69,000 is the cheapest, and then let's go all the way to the most expensive. I'm already passing that number. So the most expensive, we're already in the 300s, or the 400s, all the way to 1.3 million. So let's see. Let's start with the cheapest one. See what's going out there. I'm gonna do a little bit more time on this one, just so you guys can see, because we selected a few regions in the south side. So you can potentially buy something like this that's beat up and make it your own, or sell it for more. You know, obviously this one, it's gonna need a lot of work. So to each their own, right? You guys see what numbers make sense to you, and if there's something that you guys want to pursue, let us know, and we'll be glad to place an offer on any property. It doesn't really matter. This one's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1816 square feet, built in 1970. So let's go exit this one out. Let's go something a little bit more on the lower 200s. Let's try this one, 4011 Garcia Grove. This one's a newer build, like ChatGPT said. New developments and plenty of opportunities for affordable living. So you're gonna have some new builds in these areas as well. So that's something to consider. 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,200 plus square feet, built in 2024. And pretty close to Palo Alto College. If you guys have are going there for school, or if you have kids that want to go there, you can purchase a house like this, and then they could go there to school. Whatever the case may be, you guys have your own creativity. Let's see the photo. I'm very limited on photos. Let's see something else. New build. This one's built in 2024, but actually has photos. So about 1340 square feet. You can see the development style they have here. So nothing out of the ordinary, pretty common. So you're gonna have really nice properties even in the south side as well. So let's exit out of this price point. Let's go to something maybe in the high 300s. Let's see what it has to offer. Let's try 375. So this one's a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 1681 square feet, built in 2024. Nice, very open concept. Quartz countertops, carpet upstairs, carpet on the staircasing. Really nice. The bad thing with the new builds is you're going to sacrifice a lot of the backyard space. So if you are low, you want low maintenance, new build is the way to go. If you don't care, you know, just explore the city, and we'll be glad to get you guys anywhere you want to be. So that's that. So let's change the city, not the city, the last one, Lackland Terrace. This is a median home price of $170,000 to $210,000, located near Lackland Air Force Base. This area is perfect for military families. It's also close to shopping, schools, and parks. So I have to tell you guys, Lackland Terrace, yes, I agree with ChatGPT. As far as price point, we're gonna find out, but it's gonna be very noisy. I'm telling you, that you have Lackland Air Force Base over there. I'm gonna show you on the map. It's gonna be really close to the Air Force Base, and if you hate that much noise, I don't think it's the right fit for you. But as promised, I'm gonna go through all this so you guys can make an informed decision about the most affordable neighborhoods that ChatGPT said in our today's video. So let's do Lackland Lackland Terrace. I'm just gonna make sure everything is cleared in this field. Exit out. Lackland Terrace. There we are. Lackland Terrace. You have 15 listings, so let's see what it has to offer. 145,000, and then you have up to 275,000 as the most. So averages are gonna probably be anywhere from like 230, 250, just without even looking. I'm thinking, oh, I was a little off, but it's 207. So we're not that far apart. But what I did want to show you guys is where these listings are. You see on the map this gray area, Lackland Annex. That's like a really close by Air Force Base, and the Air Force Base is right here as well. You also have Kelly Airfield Historic District. These gray areas, I mean, you're gonna have a lot of noise if you move in these areas. So mind you, I don't like that. I'm further away from these type of things, but if you don't mind that, go for it, you know. So it's to each their own, and it's at your discretion. So this one's the cheapest, 3-bed 1-bath, 1.5 bath, built in 1963, 908 square feet. Let's check it out. 10 photos. There's a lot of investors that actually have properties out there that rent the properties to military people. So maybe you could purchase something as an investment endeavor for you. So you can see that this property needs some TLC, needs to be some updating. So let's exit out of this one. Let's go to something more in the mid 200s. So this one's 245,000. This one's a 3-bed 2-bath, 1583 square feet, built in 1965. So pretty basic style, dated property. I'm sure if you buy this and update it, you can make it really nice. But it's just pretty bland, you know. Cool pool. You know, you could make it you can make something nice of it, this property. But it is for me, I wouldn't want to put so much money into it unless I would buy it at a better deal and maybe rent it or sell it later down the line. But it's 245,000. Let's check out something else. The most expensive at 275,000. This is a 4-bed 3-bath, built in 1960, 1,476 square feet. Again, wasn't given that many photos, but you can see it's pretty dated. I hate it when agents do that, but it is what it is. Let's check this one out. So this one's 265,000, 4-bed 2-bath, 1,250 square feet, built in 1961. See this one? I'm sure an investor took over, redid everything inside and out. They did a nice paint job on the exterior as well. Brand new water heater. That's cool. New not new countertops because they don't have any countertops, but new cabinets. I'm sure they have countertops now, maybe, but these are just photos. But yeah, look how nice you can make these properties in the Lackland Terrace area. So now I'm gonna let you guys decide, and this is what ChatGPT said about these properties.
All right, guys, there you have it. You've seen all the neighborhoods that ChatGPT said about it, and now you guys make the best decision moving forward. If you guys are still considering moving to San Antonio, Texas, guys, it doesn't matter what price point you guys shop around in. We shop in the low price points, high price points, middle of the mid values as well. Doesn't really matter. These videos are for you guys. We want to do the best quality videos so that way you guys can make an informed decision if San Antonio is a fit for you guys, and if it's not, no worries guys. Good luck to where you guys are moving to. But if you guys like this type of content, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and go watch some of our next videos anywhere on the screen, and we're glad to see you on the next video.